Good evening, children. So, till now we studied remainder theorem, isn't it? What does remainder theorem state? If p of x is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. What is p of x? A polynomial of degree n greater than or equal to 1. Let us say x square plus 5x plus 6. So, what is the degree of this polynomial? N greater than or equal to 1. What is this? Greater than 1. Degree 2. Condition satisfied. If let a be any real number. Let a be any real number. If p of x is divided by x minus a, then what is the remainder, children? Remainder is p of a. P of a is remainder. Yes or no? What is p of x? Polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. Here greater degree 2 greater than 1. Condition satisfied. What is n? Degree of this polynomial. Degree of polynomial. Let a be any real number. X is equal to a be any real number. So x minus a is divided by polynomial p of x. The remainder is what, children? P of a. Please remember this. We'll take example, then we'll understand. Yeah. Now, take children here. Put x is equal to 2. What is x is equal to 2? In this polynomial, wherever x is there, put 2. What will get? 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6. What is 2 square, children? 4. Plus into minus, minus 10 plus 6. 6 plus 4, 10. What is 10 minus 10? 0. What is p of 2, children? So, p of 2 is 0. P of 2 is 0. I am substituting 2 here. What do we get? P of 2 is 0. P of x be a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. That is to let a be any real number. Here x is equal to a. Means what the value of a? 2. When it is divided by x minus a, remainder is what, children? Remainder is p of a. What is p of a here? Here we have taken 2. Yes or no? Then what happens? Remainder will be p of 2, which is 0. Now we'll take here same thing. X is equal to in place of a what we have taken? 2. X is equal to 2. Then shift 2 to that side. X minus 2 is equal to 0. Divide this polynomial x square plus 5x plus 6 divided by what, children? X plus 2. What should be remainder? P of 2, which is 0. X plus 2, 1 eliminating 1 by 1 term. Here first term is x square multiplied by x. X into x, x square. X into 2, 2x. Whatever may be the second term, first term should be same. We should get same here. So you have to multiply x by what? Another x to get here plus x square, here also plus x square. Subtract. On subtraction, what do we get? Subtract. Plus becomes minus, x square 1, 5 minus 2, 3. 3x plus 6. Now 3x should vanish. So multiplied by 3. 3 into x, 3x. Plus 2 into plus 3, plus 6. Again subtract. What do we get? Answer 0. Now I hope you understood the theorem. Let p of x be any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. Degree 2. Let x is equal to a be any real number. I have taken a as 2. So in place of x is equal to 2, put 2. What the remainder? Remainder is p of 2. What is that? Wherever x is there, put 2. 0. So let x is equal to a be any real number. That is 2 here. When p of x is divided by x minus 2, you can take minus to that side, then the remainder remainder will be P of 2. Here x is equal to 2 children. Now you divide it by x minus 2. You can divide by x minus 2. Take this polynomial. Instead of 2, you should divide it by minus 2. When x minus 2 divides which polynomial? X square plus 5x plus 6. Yes or no children? X into x, x square. Then minus, subtract, x square no. On subtraction, you should say on subtraction. What do you get children? On subtraction, x into minus 2, minus 2x. Yes or no? Then this becomes plus 5 plus 2, 7. Then here what do we get? 6. Then 7 should get cancelled. 7 into x, 7x minus 14. Again subtract children. 7x gone, this becomes plus 14 plus 6, 20. Here you put P of 2. P of 2 in the polynomial. What do we get children? P of 2. What do we get here? P of 2 is equal to 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6. 2 square 4. 5 2s are 10 plus 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 10, 20. Yes or no children? Yes. Suppose if you put minus 2, then what do we get? We get 0. If you put x plus 2 as the factor, what do we get? Again we get 0. What the remainder? P of 2. Yes, again I am telling you, x squared plus 2, 5x plus 6 is a polynomial of degree greater than 1. Here it is 2, condition satisfied. When P of x is divided by, let a be any real number, here it is 2. If x, let a be any real number, that is 2. When the polynomial is divided by x minus 2, what the remainder children? P of 2, which is 20. That is or not? So, remainder theorem satisfies. Factor theorem also, same thing it says. What does it state? When the polynomial is divided by x minus a, remainder is P of a. It is divided by x minus 2, remainder is P of 2, which is 0. Or if P of a is 0, then x minus 2 is the factor. Yes or no? X minus 2 is the factor. When polynomial x square plus 5x plus 6. So polynomial is divided by what children? Is divided by x minus 2. What was the remainder? What was our remainder? Our remainder was 20. Our remainder was 20. We get remainder as 20. When this polynomial is divided by x minus 2, remainder is P of 2, which is 20. Yes or no? Yes. If x minus 2 divides x square plus 5x, remainder is 0, then x minus 2 will be the factor. Again, I show you here children, please observe it. Divide it by x minus 2. What you will get? x square plus 5x plus 6. Yes or no? Now, when you divide it to x minus 2, here multiplied by x into x square. Subtract it, gone. X into minus 2, minus 2x. This becomes plus 7x plus 6. So, multiplied by 7. 7 into x, 7x. Plus into minus, minus 14. Minus plus 16 plus 4, 20. What the remainder? 20. Put x is equal to when p of 2. X minus 2 is equal to 0 children factor. So what is x value? 2. Put 2 here. Wherever x is there, put 2. 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus 6. 2 square, 4. 5 2s are 10 plus 6. What the answer? 20. What is that? P of 2. What is P of 2? 20. Yes or no? Yes. So, when x is equal to 2 is the value of the x, that is in place of a we took 2 and we shifted 2 to that side. X minus 2 divide, remainder is P of 2. Understood? Now suppose in the same polynomial, children, if I take x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 2. What do we get? Now x is equal to minus 2, x plus 2 becomes the factor. Check it, children. Again multiply by x into x square, minus x into x square, x into 2, 2x. Subtract. What happens? You go on eliminating terms one by one. This becomes 3x. This becomes 3x plus 6. Then you have to multiply by 3. 3 into x, 3x. Same term should come here. Then 3 2s are 6. Now this is minus, this is also minus. They get cancelled. X plus 2 divides the polynomial x square plus 5x plus 6. Remainder is 0. Then what do we get? X plus 2 is a factor. That's how much children. That's what the remainder theorem says. If x is equal to a, is divided by when a is the real number, when x minus a divides the polynomial, then the remainder is 0, then x is equal to minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Here we have put plus 2, put minus 2. When you put minus 2, what do we get, children? This becomes minus, in this polynomial x square means 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6. What will be our final answer? Final answer is 2 square 4 plus into minus 5 2s are 10 plus 6. 6 plus, again I am showing it again and again. Yeah, when a polynomial is divided by a real number, x is equal to minus 2, then x plus 2 becomes the factor, remainder is 0. Understood? If the remainder is 0, then the divisor becomes the factor as well as quotient of the given polynomial. What the remainder here? 0. Therefore, x plus 2 is a factor. When we divided same polynomial by x minus 2, what was the remainder? 20. Then x minus 2 is not the factor. And here we get x minus 3, x minus 2, they are not the factors because answer was 20. Yes or no, children? Please go through the video, pause it, wherever you have doubt. If you again doubt, put it in the comment box and clarify your all doubts. Okay, children? So now we will solve few sums.
Start.
Children, as I told you, we will solve some numericals, then we will come to know. What the question? Find the value of the polynomial p of x is equal to 5x minus 4x squared plus 3 at x x is equal to 0, first value, x is equal to minus 1, second value, x is equal to 2. What the given polynomial children? P of x is equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3. What the value? X is equal to 0. Means put x is equal to 0. Wherever x is there, put 0. 5 into 0 minus 4 into 0 square plus 3. 5 into 0, 5 into 0, 0. Yes or no, children? Write it here. 4 into 0 square 0, 4 into 0, 0 plus 3. What the answer, children? P of 0 is equal to 3. What is 3? 3 is the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 0. Yes or no, children? Now come to the second question. P of x is equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3. At x is equal to 0, what is P of 0? 3. This is called, you remember in my video I discussed with you what is the value of the polynomial. Substitute some value for x, that is 0 or minus 1 or 2. The value you open is called value of the polynomial at that value. At x is equal to 0, value of the polynomial P of x is what? 3. Similarly, second value. What the second value, children? At x is equal to minus 1. Wherever x is there, put minus 1. 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 square plus 3. Wherever x is there, put minus 1, children. 5 into minus 5 into minus 1, 5. Minus 1 square plus 1 into minus 4 plus minus 4 minus 4, 5 minus 9 plus 3. Minus 5 minus 4, same sign, add 9 plus 3. So 9 minus 3 minus 6, because 9 is minus. What is P of 1, children? P of minus 1, 0. And x is equal to 1. Wherever x is there, we put value of minus 1, and the value we get minus 6 is called value of the polynomial. Yes or no, children? Yes. Now, similarly find x is equal to 2. As this, what was this value? What was this value, children? It was minus 6. I'll write it here. P of x. What was P of x here? P of x here. At x is equal to 1, 6. Here, P of 0, 0. P of x is what? Minus. Similarly, put x is equal to 2 here in the same polynomial. X is equal to 2. What will get, children? 5 into 2 minus 4 into 2 square plus 5 2s are 10. 4 2 square 4. 4 4s are 16 plus 3. 10 plus 3 13. 13 minus 16 minus 3. What the value, children? P of 2 is 3. So P of 0 is equal to 3. P of x is 3. The value of the polynomial at x is equal to 0 is what? 3. What the value of this polynomial P of x at x is equal to 1? It is 6. What the value of this? What is value? This is plus 6. It was minus 6, I think. It was, put here minus 1. 5 to minus 1, minus 5. Minus 5. Then minus 1 square plus 1, plus into minus, minus. Then plus 3. Yeah. What was the answer here, children? It was minus 6. Then at x is equal to 2, the value of p x is what? Minus 3. So value of polynomial is minus 3 at x is equal to 2. That's it, children. If this value becomes 0, then the value substituted is called 0 of the polynomial. Is x is equal to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial? No, because answer is no. Is x is equal to minus 1 the zero of the polynomial? No children, because the answer p of minus 1 is what? Minus 6, not 0. Is x is equal to 2 the zero of the polynomial? No, because the answer is not 0, it is minus 2. These three values are called values of the polynomial. This is the first question, children. So, very easy scoring topic. Please go through the video again and again and get your doubts clarified. So, we'll go to the next question, children. What is the next question? Next question is find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2 or the following polynomial. See the polynomial, children. First one, py is equal to y square minus 5 plus 1. Find the p of 0. Come to the first one, children. Here, p of 0 at y is equal to 0. What is p of 0? First one. So 0 square minus 0 plus 1. What is p of 0, children? P of 0 is 1. 1 is the value of the polynomial p of y when it is x is equal to 0. That is y is equal to 0. Here variable is y. P of y is what? 1 when y is equal to 0. Second value, children. What is that value? At p of 1 means at y is equal to 1. What the value is the polynomial? What is that? 1 square minus 1 plus 1. What is 1 square? 1 minus 1 plus 1. 1 minus 1 0. Again p of 1 is what? 1. Yes or no, children? Yes. Third one. What is third one? At y is equal to 2. What is this, children? 2 square minus 2 plus 1. What is 2 square? 4 minus 2 plus 1. 4 minus 2, 2 plus 1, 3. What is that, children? P of 0 is equal to 0. No, it is 1. Therefore, y is equal to 0 is not the 0 of the polynomial because the answer is not 0. Similarly, y is equal to 1 is not the 0 of the polynomial because the answer is not 0. Is that y is equal to 2 is the 0 of this polynomial? No, because answer is not 0, it is 3. We are talking again and again about zeros. We come to know the next question. Understood, no, children? So practice, we will get to know. So you have to understand the concept here. Yeah. See, children, we came to the next question. What the next question? Write it on the board. Watch it. Verify whether the following are zeros of polynomial. Zeros of polynomial. First one, p of x is equal to 3x plus 1. at x is equal to 1 by 3. Now what the question, children? Check whether x is equal to 1 by 3 is the zero of this polynomial. P of x is equal to 3x plus 1. Yes, very good question. I was studying about zeros now. Zero of the polynomial, zero of the polynomial. Again and again I was talking. In this polynomial, wherever x is there, put 1 by 3. Now what the value of 1 by 3? 1 by 3. 3 into 1 by 3 plus 1. 3, 3, 1. What do we get? 1 plus 1, which is 0. What the answer, children? P of 1 by 3 is equal to 0. Yes? Yes? X equals 1 by 3 is 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. Why? On substituting x is equal to 1 by 3, we get answer as 0. Do you remember, children? In previous case we put x is equal to 0, p of 0. We got some value 1, 3 or minus 3, 6 like that. Then answer was not 0. Therefore the value substituted is not 0 of the polynomial. Yes or no? Now again same question. P of, just change the question. Just you have to change the question. What is it? P of x is equal to 5x minus 5 at x is equal to 4 by 5. At x is equal to P of x is 5x minus 5, x value 4 by 5. Put 4 by 5, children, here. Wherever x is there, put 4 by 5. 4 by 5. What do we get? 5 into 4 by 5 minus 5. 5, 5, 1. What we are left with? 4 minus 5. What is that? 4 by 5. Now, x is equal to 4 by 5 is not 0 of the polynomial. Because why? The answer is not 0. What the answer? Answer is 4 minus 5, children. Yes or no? Earlier one, yes, the value was called 0 of the polynomial because answer was 0. P of x is 0 in the previous question. Yes or no? What was that? X is equal to minus 1 by 3. X is equal to minus 1 by 3 was the 0 of the polynomial. Here it is not. It is not. Go to the third question. Similarly, now I hope you are confident. I will solve one more sum, children. What is that? Check whether following are the zeros of the following polynomial. P of x is equal to x square minus 1. At x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. Now we have to tell whether minus 1 and 1 are the zeros of the polynomial. Are the zeros of the polynomial, children? We don't know. Isn't it? What we have to do? First put x is equal to 1. Wherever x is there, put 1. What do we get? 1 square minus 1. 1 square is 1, minus 1, 0. Yes. Yes. What is P of minus 1? Answer is 0. Therefore, x is equal to 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. Similarly, we will check minus 1, children. What is P of minus 1? What is P of minus 1? Minus 1 square minus 1. What is minus 1 square, children? Plus 1. Plus 1 minus 1, 0. So what is P of minus 1? P of minus 1 is 0. 0. Yes. Yes. X is equal to 1, comma minus 1 or what do we say? Zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial. Yes or no, children? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. Easy or not? Very, very easy. Yes or no? Yeah. Next question. Next question. He says check whether the values are zeros of the polynomial. First one no. Second one no. First one yes. Third one also yes. Now what is the next question, children? Exercise. Very easy. Yes or no? Practice sum or sum. It will come for 2 mark question. Each one easy to score. Maths is easy to score, as I keep on telling you. Find the zeros of the polynomial. Find the zeros of the following polynomial. Find zeros of the following polynomials. Find the zeros of the following polynomials. First one, children, what the first one? P of x is equal to x plus 5. What is he asking us to do? Find the zeros of the polynomial. Now what you have to do? Equate this. Yeah. What does it imply? Implies that P of x should be 0. I discussed in the previous question, isn't it? What did he say? Check whether the values are zeros of the polynomial. Put some value for x. On putting some value for x, we should get P of x. Answer as 0. Then the value substituted is called zeros of the polynomial. Now he has not given any values. He directly says, find the zeros of the following polynomial. What we have to do? The given polynomial equate it to 0, children. What is P of x I did here? I equate it to 0. What is given polynomial? X plus 5 is equal to 0. What does it mean? X is equal to minus 5 is the 0 of the polynomial. What is 0 of this polynomial? Substitute some value for x. Minus 5. Minus 5 plus 5, 0. Then the value substituted x is equal to minus 5 is the 0 of the polynomial. Yes or no, children? Easy? Very easy. Very, very easy. Next question, children. I'll take it minus 5. What you have to do? Equate minus 5 to 0. What you will get? X is equal to plus 5 is the 0 of the polynomial. What was the first question? X is equal to plus 5. Second question, you have changed plus sign to minus sign. Earlier answer was minus 5, your answer is plus 5. Substitute plus 5 here, 5 minus 5 is 0. Then x is equal to 5. The value substituted for x is called 0 of the polynomial. Yes or no, children? Yes. Third question. What is the third question? Just we have to apply remainder theorem and factor theorem. What are you doing, children, here? You are applying factor theorem and remainder theorem. Yeah, what you have to do again? Equate this polynomial to 0. What is that? 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Yes or no, children? Yes. Then what do we do? 2x is equal to minus 5. Shift 5 to that side. What is x value? X is equal to minus 5 by 2. This is the value of the polynomial. If you are not, do cross verification. I keep telling children that we should do cross verification. The answer we got, check whether it is standing or not. What you have to put in place of x? Minus 5 by 2. On putting minus 5 by 2 for x, you will get answer 0. 2 to 1. What is that? Minus 5 plus 5. Yes, we get answer as 0. Then the value is called 0 of the polynomial. Interesting, no children? Very, very easy. So, what is the next question? What's the next question? Yeah. No? Very tricky, children. This will be our fourth question. What is that? P of x is equal to 3x. What do you have to do, children? Equate it to 0. Equate 3x to 0. What does it imply? X is equal to 0 by 3, which is 0. X is equal to 0. So, put 0 in place of x. 3 into 0 is equal to 0. Very interesting. 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. What's this, children? 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. 0 always need not be the 0 of the polynomial. Understood? Here 0 is the 0 of the polynomial, but 0 always need not be the 0 of the polynomial. Next question, children. Next question. P of x. Fifth question. P of x is equal to ax. Ax. What you have to do? Equate ax is equal to 0. Same concept, children. Put equate ax to 0. Then what is x value? 0 by a. X is equal to 0. Again, here 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. Check. Put x is equal to 0. What is that? A into 0. Anything into 0 is 0. Therefore, 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. Not necessarily, always. Understood? Always, not necessarily, always. Understood, children? Very interesting, yes or no? Now, this is about remainder theorem and factor theorem. What we studied in factor theorem, if x minus a is the factor, then p of a is equal to 0. Or if p of a is 0, then x minus a is the factor. We studied same concept here. We will apply same concept in the coming exercises. And remainder theorem, what did we study? P of x is a polynomial of degree m greater than or equal to 1. Let a be any real number. If x minus p of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. Same thing we will study in the coming exercises. Again and again we will call. Understood, children? We will go to next one.